What's up, gamers? Raymond, you told me to watch a video this week. What was it?
I told you to watch the technicals the detective technicals video.
Of course. So,
Tech cop.
of course, me being a bro, you know what I mean. I was like, all right, I need to go check it out. Let me go check it out. Right. I go to
Yeah.
watch it last night so we can talk about it today. It's purged. It's purged from his channel. Did you know that?
Did you see he re-uploaded it like an hour ago?
An hour ago, he re-uploaded it.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
wouldn't have had time to
gosh.
watch the full video. I can't believe you missed the original upload. Bro will never bro will never relate to my experience watching the patch 1.0 technicals video.
It's lost media. That's why.
It literally, yeah, it's lost media now. I don't know if the new upload has everything he had in the first one. I didn't watch the entirety of it, but yeah, man. So continue.
He had to censor like the private information of some people because people said basically put a privacy concern on him to take the video down. And he just
People
tweeted
said
8 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, that the new video is getting flagged too.
people said he said people said, "Hey yo, this guy has real life DMs of me pushing a guy up to depressed guy to suicide." Yo, flag him.
Flag him. I heard crazy stuff about this video, and I've been meaning to watch it. So it makes me pissed off that I couldn't come up here and watch it, like and talk about it. Because I heard there's like burners accounts like bullying people. I heard
He
there's like
literally got like I told you, he pulled up with so much information. It's unbelievable with how much information he sourced for this video.
yeah, no, I'm gonna have to watch it. And the thing is, I've been critical of technicals in the past because I think he has a couple. I think his zero take is very bad, and I think he's so edgy that it actually hurts. Like if Hungrybox said the things that technicals said, it'd be fine. But since it's technical saying it, and technicals did this controversial thing and that controversial thing, it's like it's actually sucks.
I hate when people look at technicals as like it's a black and white. Like, oh, technicals is the antithesis of the Smash community. It's not. Technicals is someone who's trying to bring logic into the Smash community. It's there's technicals is the anti-good of the Smash community.
Mm.
He's the he's the bad. If there's a technicals video, it's automatically negative. It's drama. It's yeah. I feel like people hate him because he exposes people. And the zero vid, I watched the zero vid. I remember when that came out, and I think the zero vid, I'm more okay with it when he did the Nairo video too.
I think he did the Nairo video first or second. I think he did the Nairo
I,
video before the Zero video.
well, as long as his stance on the Nairo, like what his stance on the Nairo situation is, I'm okay with him having the zero video.
I
Because
think
I don't remember what was the crazy take in the zero video.
okay. Here's what I don't like about the technicals Zero Nairo stuff. I think Nairo. I think technicals made a very convincing case that Nairo, even if that stuff happened that night and he was assaulted that night by Captain Zack, he made a
Oh, that's
really good case that Nairo was being inappropriate with Captain Zack just in general. Just like in
yeah.
general, like just being like laying down on the lap at the event, tweets back and forth. Like he was being inappropriate with a minor, um, um, just off rip. And it's clear to me he was being inappropriate with that minor because he was attracted to it. It's not like he's just joking. It wasn't a
Yeah.
joke. Um,
Attracted to it, bro. Called it an it.
and a little bit of me too. I kind of like
Me too. Bro said me too.
back to
Dude.
back to back. I'm
Yo. Bro is off the charts.
only way
All
you
right,
defeat
continue.
the gorilla is cancel him. Um, the thing I have with the Zero thing is yes, Zero wasn't able to do anything physically with that 14-year-old, but he knowingly
Ice.
ice. He knowingly asked for ice for a 14-year-old, and like he was doing that out of attraction. And I don't think, in my opinion, like it's not like a thing like you have to get executed. It's nothing like that. But like if you're a pedophile, I don't like unless you like get help. I don't think that's like an attraction that goes away. Like if you're gay, you don't like wake up one day and you're like, oh, I'm not gay anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're
Also,
attracted to kids at any point, it's probably the case that you're attracted to kids at another point.
and you shouldn't be around a kid scene like video games.
And
Video
and
game equipment.
Technical's video was Unban Zero.
Oh, that was his video. It was Unbanned Zero. I
Unban
couldn't
Zero.
remember. I thought it was. That's what it was.
It's one of the that take because Technicals used to be like kind of cool with the commentary community too. That take actually got him in trouble with the commentary community.
Really.
Yeah.
The maybe he was maybe he had more nuance. Maybe everyone's throwing around the word nuance. Maybe he had more nuance in the situation. Maybe he was seeing it slightly differently than everybody else was.
I'm nuance pilled.
I'm nuance pilled. I don't see black and white. I see gray. Okay, there's nuance here. It's very new. It's a very nuanced situation. Um, Dude, I just remember Technicals being so funny from the ESAM boxing ring video, dude. That was like one of the first technical videos I watched. I'm like, this guy's fucking hilarious. And I'm glad he's still relevant. And I'm
Yeah.
glad people are afraid of him. And
Yeah.
I hate that people are flagging his videos. Because why would people want, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
the
you're
people
literally glazing
presumably
someone who's getting, yeah.
presumably
someone
the
who's
people
getting
who are
caught.
in the video are the people who are getting called out are the ones doing the privacy complaints. That's the assumption.
Which is honestly hilarious to see because it's like it's already out, bro. Like it's already out. Like you're cooked. Like there's no point. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're so cooked. And everyone from there. Did you like see what was like from the most of what you've seen from the video? What's like the craziest thing that struck you so far?
I literally only watch. I skipped right to the middle of it. And they're talking about Hax's funeral, and
Yeah.
dude, I don't know if he ever talks about it. His mom was going crazy on Twitter, but that's besides the point. Um, I saw that he like M2K like jokingly took his beanie and threw it across the room, and then one of the people actually like who like secretly hated Technicals. I guess maybe it wasn't that secret. Like just tried to like legitimately the beanie, like just childish stuff. Like so stupid.
He's lucky I didn't punch him in the face while I was there.
Yeah.
And then Technicals is like, well, you had the chance, but you're a pussy. If you had the slightest amount of testosterone, you would have came up and said something.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, it's crazy. That's the craziest part. How like that entire like Discord chat was there, and they didn't fucking like they all spoke at his funeral like they loved the guy.
Yeah, I think
That's
I just I'm gonna be honest. I'll try to be a little. I want to take that video super seriously because like up until this point, here's my opinion. And I was talking to Chanel about this. I was like, not to be insensitive. Like I was just thinking like this guy. I know, like I'm assuming just based on what happened, everything he died due to complications with his suicide attempt. I just keep thinking like, oh, he committed suicide because of a video game. That's just what I just kept thinking. I'm like, dude, that's kind of low. Like, you know what I mean? Like he has mental problems, stuff like that. But like, I'm gonna try to like keep it like a very open mind because I think actually when you just think about it on the surface, because I was talking to her about it, she's like, yeah, but you got to think about it. Like that's his whole life. Like imagine I go pro for I don't know, YouTube, and then YouTube deletes my channel when it shouldn't have been deleted, and then I kill myself. People like he killed himself over a website. You know what I mean?
here's a
Like
better one.
yeah, like so I'm gonna try to go in there with an open mind.
Doctors getting sued for like a messed up surgery, and then they kill themselves.
I mean, yeah, no, that definitely that is yeah. Yeah, it's like it's way more tied to the profession in life and stuff like that, and that's something I've been trying to understand a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's sad when you like people were saying, well, his mom said that he didn't go to college just because he wanted to focus on playing Smash, so that it was literally the kid's life.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he played Smash more years than he was alive because I think they said that the video said he started at 12 years old. So
This dude said he
guys at,
played
like,
Smash
30.
longer than the years he was alive. How is that
Yeah.
possible, little bro?
Wait, you asking me a question?
You said he played Smash longer than the years he
Well,
was alive.
you're putting into real time in-game hours, bro. I'm saying like from 12 to 30 he played Smash, but from 0 to 12 he didn't play Smash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. His conscious life. Honestly,
Yeah.
he played. I saw his account.
For 2/3 of his life he was sleeping and playing Smash.
That's probably true. I saw his Slippy account, and it had like 30,000 games in a season or something. Like, yeah, he might have been playing Smash. Might have been the thing he did most out of everything. Out of everything.
What was Slippy?
Slippy is the thing on that lets you play Melee online on the PC.
Oh, okay.
Wait, remember when I 3-stocked your Melee link? For some reason, like when we first met, you just for some reason wanted to play me in Smash Melee, and I 3-stocked your Melee link. That's crazy.
Yeah, it probably happened, and you probably used a Fire Emblem character that are higher on the tier chart than Link was.
I literally used Marth.
Yeah, I know, Fire Emblem character.
And then I went to Fox after that.
Yeah, I don't believe that part. I don't think your Fox was nice.
Neither was nice. We didn't say anything about nice or not nice. Both were very not nice, actually.
My Link was probably mid.
I mean,
maybe sub mid.
Yeah, no, I'm no good at Melee.
I was probably 12 when this happened.
Yeah, that sounds about that.
You're a
that
grown ass adult, dude.
I'm literally 2 years older than you. That's crazy.
You were in high school, dude. I was still in fucking middle school, bro. How do you feel?
Bro, big difference. But one thing I wanted to tell you about technicals, I don't know if you know this lore.
His brother?
His brother. Do you know what just happened to him?
Just happened? I know like a recent controversy of his brother.
Like what? Like
he would like
the group chat stuff?
Would try to defend it. Yeah. Technicals would like try to defend it.
I don't think he really tried to defend it. I just actually watched that video today. I think like the thing is, if that was somebody he didn't like, he definitely would have dropped a 20-minute commentary video on it. But it's his brother. You know what I mean? He said he's not cool with it, and you're still gonna be, the stuff I think the worst thing he did, like obviously that's all jokes. I don't want to put it in worse and not worse, but like the thing he did that was like the most stinging is that when he was like 20, he was dating like a 17-year-old. I think that was like the thing that looks the worst. But yeah. Do you know what Streamer University is by Kai Cenat?
No.
You don't know this at all?
No.
All right, so obviously you know Kai Cenat, right?
Yeah.
So basically, he's having an event where he's like inviting out like 75 small streamers, and it's basically a big collab event, but it's like built around like Hogwarts aesthetic, and like everyone's gonna be streaming. It's just gonna be like a big collab event where he just invites out a whole bunch of small streamers.
Okay.
Before it even started, well, the first thing, Technical's brother got a slot. He got in.
He's a YouTuber?
He's mainly a live streamer, a TikToker, but his bit is that he does like this anime voice. Like he does a very good impression of some anime character, and then he goes around and he's like he does the character's voice and he makes them say nigga. That's like his thing. But no, he's funny. You should watch the like acceptance thing. It's like definitely like Boondocks type humor.
Okay.
It's funny stuff. So the first thing is, because I've always seen this guy, his name's Pixel Drink. It used to be Turtle SSB, but after he left the Smash community...
I think I know Turtle SSB. Yeah, I would recall this guy.
Yeah, no, he literally is Technical's brother. And like Technical's, like when Technical's had his brother in the video, he'd say at Turtle SSB and yeah, all that. But yeah, his new name now is Pixel Drink. So,
okay.
It's really funny. Once he got accepted, he had a funny clip and stuff like that. I'll send it to you after this. And then before it even started last night, he started his stream. He's like, all right, packing my bags for Streamer University. He opens up the stream and he announces he got expelled.
He got expelled?
He got expelled before it even started. And everyone's like, we all know what happened. It's basically due to the allegations. Well, it's not even allegations. Yeah. It's just due to his situation. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just funny because I'm like looking at this guy. I'm like, this guy looks so much like Technicals. I know Technicals has a brother, and this guy looks so much like Technicals. Like, is this Technicals' brother? That's why I just kept thinking. I'm like, is that his brother? But no, I think his brother is like like obviously it's not a competition. They do totally different content and stuff like that. But Technical's brother, besides all the minor stuff, he's pretty funny.
What was his name? It was Pixie something.
Pixel Drink.
Pixel Drink. And did you hear the new Mewtwo King stuff? They're trying to take him down again.
What? Oh wait, is it the slave get in the back?
Yeah. Yeah, this guy
Yeah,
looks like Technicals.
that type of humor basically was a video of uh uh M2K telling his black friend to get in the back of the car after like a tournament or something. And like that type of humor, maybe that I feel like just look like off vibes that's probably like 2010, 2012. Like that type
Yeah,
of humor is so
100%.
common. And like yeah, do you know the person who made that tweet, Gresh Gang?
Gresh.
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure, like, I am so sure, like, before, like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with saying that, but obviously it was like two friends joking and it's all about context and stuff like that. And there is a
Nuance.
place where that is appropriate and there is a place where it's not appropriate. But, like, I feel like that was a very weak clip to bring up because of the context behind it.
Yeah.
If
And
Mewtwo was
I
just
hate
saying that to a random person, yeah, that's crazy. Like,
the
that's
person
crazy, yeah.
it was in response to Mewtwo King's thoughts on the Technicals video. And then the person's like, you can't have this take, which Mewtwo King's take wasn't even bad. He was just like, I just wish people could go back to playing games instead of, everything being all about drama now. I just wish people could go back to have fun playing games.
Yeah.
And then the person's like, yeah, well, you wouldn't be saying that because look at this. Look at you back in 2010 with your bald ass. I just want you to shut your bald ass up because you did this back in 2010. I just want you to shut your bald ass up because you remember when you said this to your friend in 2010.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
someone finds something out about that guy who posted that video. And he's like, guys, my situation.
I was gonna say,
Here's my
I
tip
feel
on
like this
you.
guy used to be like a crazy, like he used to post crazy. That's what like the name
I hope they
Gresh
take
Gang,
that out.
like it's familiar to me. But honestly, I'll be honest with you. Like if you click his profile, he's gonna be familiar to you. Also, like I just don't remember what his name is though. But because he changed it to Gresh Gang, it used to be something else. But honestly, I don't know if you
Was it
feel
prop?
this because I really don't watch Smash anymore. I don't play Smash anymore. Um, even though
Was it
apparently
prop?
like some Japan tournament had like a huge show out, the game's just been out for so long. I'm not saying it's due to any controversy, but to me, like all this stuff feels like it's around a dead community a little bit. Like Tweak is gone.
100%, bro.
There's like all these people you used to watch are gone. CDK doesn't compete anymore. Like it just feels like
Everybody
a
got
dead.
everybody got accused and left the scene.
Yeah, and then you go and you watch on the like I'm not saying it's like connected to anything, but then you turn on a stream and like why would I watch two Steves in grand finals?
It's terrible. It's a terrible scenario. We're just gonna have to wait to the next Smash game.
Yeah, no,
Which is never
no.
gonna come
Smash
out.
Ultimate had the worst three-peat combo. The first punch in the face it got was COVID. The second punch in the face it got was most of the popular creators and players being sus. The third punch it got was DLC2 and Steve. And like after that, like it's just the game's unrecognizable.
Wait, wasn't DLC two? It wasn't Joker. Joker was first, and then
Well,
it
DLC
wasn't.
season 2, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Who was actually second after Joker?
It wasn't Banjo. I don't think.
I don't think it was Banjo yet.
Banjo was three. I want to say.
Was Sephiroth season 2?
Yeah, Sephiroth came out in the winter.
Huh. I was just thinking about besides all this, I was thinking about how hype the reveal trailers were. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
The
it went
Sephiroth
Joker.
one? Oh my gosh.
Was it Banjo Kazooie right after Joker?
It might have been.
Because it's Banjo, Joker, Steve, Min Min. Oh, Min Min. Could she have been the second one, or is she the
Oh,
last?
I think it's Hero.
Oh,
I'm looking
you
at
know
the
what?
thing right now. It's Joker, then Hero, then Banjo Kazooie, Terry, Byleth, Min Min, Steve,
Mid-
Sephiroth, who is that? Pyramithra, Kazuya, and Sora.
Was I'm trying to remember. Was DLC Pack 2 announced when the game came out, or was that come out later?
That came out later. They announced that later.
That's super hype.
Yeah, no, it
That's
actually
super
is
hype.
hype. Yeah, yeah.
Um, that means the game gets double the lifetime, right?
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I just
uh,
I hope they rework everyone's move set and just condenses it down to like 30 to 40 characters, and then just hope it's a better game.
I
Unless this is really Sakurai's, or was it Sakurai? Who was it?
no, yeah, Sakurai, you're right.
Sakurai's last game ever, and they won't do another Smash again.
I think this might be Sakurai's last Smash. I think it's definitely. I think he
Everyone
wants to
is
move
here.
on to other stuff. But I think in
Yeah,
my head, I'm like, how are you ever gonna make us another Smash game? Because everyone knows if there is another Smash game, they are not going to bring back all the characters. It's like, are you really gonna? I'm like in
yeah,
delusion. I'm like, they're not gonna make another one because there's no way they can bring back all the characters. And I'm like, but Smash Bros makes like 20 million sales. Like, of course they're gonna bring it back. Pure money.
yeah. And okay, who are staples that have to go into the next game other than the original 12? Like
The original 12 ends with Jigglypuff or Captain Falcon.
one of
Ness?
them.
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. Original 12, Peach needs to stay. Bowser, Falco, one Fire Emblem character.
One instead of 9.
I think Ganondorf might have to stay.
I was about to say he better stay.
Mewtwo.
There's not enough Zelda representation. There's fucking 5 links.
Pokemon Trainer. There's not
We
enough.
need the missing link into
You know who
it.
should
We
be
need
in
the
this
missing
game?
link.
Gerudo. That'd be a sick ass.
That would be cool.
That'd be a sick ass character. I know there's that. I said that's like me saying Gerudo's like a race. That's like me saying, you know, what would be cool in this game? Black person. It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Athlete Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Sonic needs to be in the next. He needs to just be in every single Smash game. They just need to make him fun to play against.
Yeah. They need to give us some of that Sonic Frontiers moveset.
I think we can cut a lot of this roster. I think you can cut more than 50% of this roster.
I think we need another Sonic character, whether it's Shadow or Knuckles.
Knuckles would be better.
Trying to think.
Whatchamacallit? I watched. Okay. There's something I wanted to ask you about.
What's up?
Obviously, last podcast you said you watched your Thunderbolts. I watched it too. We could talk a little bit about spoilers. The only thing is, I thought the movie. Maybe it's gonna feel worse on rewatches, but the movie and the trailer felt darker than what it actually was because the fakes are kind of like like fake out deaths. I didn't like that too much, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
they
not,
brought him back immediately.
yeah, it's not like they are like faking out just to fake out. Like there's a reason behind it, obviously.
Yeah.
But like once the I forgot this guy. Once the Russia guy saves that little girl and she turns into a shadow,
I lost my shit in the theater. I was laughing so hard.
this sounds very soy. I literally soyed in real life.
Like was it like a sad soy or was it like a happy soy?
No, it was like I can't believe that just happened. Like it was a shocked soy. Like if they had
Yeah.
after I did it, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I hope they don't have cameras in here." That's what I said.
Dude, it was so
But
I
instead
can see you soying right now.
yeah, no, I
See it.
literally soyed IRL. But instead of talking about like the plot or anything about that, you have watched more Marvel than me. I was a little bit disappointed because I thought this movie was going to be a little bit more stand on its ownish. I would say it's like 90% stand on its ownish. Like 90% I understood, and I haven't watched much of the recent movies. I feel like if you watch no Marvel movies, you could probably understand like 80% of it, which is fine, I guess. But like the thing I did not understand is why is Bucky actually a loser? And let me explain this. One, why is he in Congress? Two, when he joins the Thunderbolts, why doesn't he just join the Avengers with Anthony Mackie with the Falcon And why is he
Yeah,
with
he
the
was fucking
Avengers so
riding his
long?
dude. He was riding his dick. He was riding Anthony Mackie's dick in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then does enjoy the Avengers.
Why?
Um,
I genuinely don't know why.
but he's gonna join the Thunderbolts. What was that last thing you said?
The third thing is that he's been with the Thunderbolts for so like at the end. I think at the end of Thunderbolts they do a 1 year time skip, and he's still
Yep.
with the
So he's still with
Thunderbolts.
them. Yeah, he's the new Avengers, bro.
That is like
Yeah, I
mind
guess
you,
that doesn't make.
all of them are bums except okay. Yeah, no, dead ass. All of them are bums except Bob.
Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna say Bob too. Yeah, Bob's a fucking heroin addict.
Literally,
He's a huge bum.
literally.
They're just a bunch of fucking frauds, but it's cool because it's grounded and yeah, they're superheroes and they save people. How could you not like them?
Yeah, yeah. No, last time you said you were like, "Oh, it's nice to see characters who are like not overpowered." And I was like, "How are there these characters not overpowered if they're going to beat a guy who literally turns people into shadows?" And then I realized like what you meant by that after I finished the movie.
Yeah. So Bob's literally their anchor, or not their anchor. I guess he's holding them down.
Yeah. I guess he's going to have to fight he's going to be in some type of fight like with
Yeah,
Soldier as friends
Silver
or
Surfer.
something. He's like on that level. He's not like he's on a totally different tier.
I'm excited for the Fantastic Four though. Now you saw the end credit scene.
Yeah, like I thought Fantastic Four was going to be standalone. I guess not.
Yeah, because they literally said there's gonna be no
No after
Well, they're gonna bring them
credits,
into the MCU.
no cameos they said.
They said no cameos, and then they said Chris Evans is gonna be in uh Fantastic Four. I'm like, what's going on here?
Is it a cameo because he used to be Johnny Flame?
He's probably gonna be some like imposter Johnny Flame on the street.
Yeah. That's it. That you already
Um,
called it out. You were in the production room when they said that. They're like, let's
I
have him
knew it.
as like a costume fan. That'd be great.
Yeah, dude. He can give Johnny Storm his name. He could be like, "Whoa, the Human Torch. Come see him in 3D. Come see the amazing Human Torch."
And then Michael Fassbender can be there, and he said, "Wait, say that again."
Who's that?
He
What did
played
you
Mr. Fantastic in the guy from the Drum movie played Mr. Fantastic.
drum movie Whiplash?
Yeah, the guy from Whiplash.
Yeah, he played him, but he was too young to be Reed Richards. I didn't even know his name though.
That movie was terrible.
Michael B. Jordan. You know why they had to make that movie?
Yes, I do because every 10 years they need to make a movie.
They said, "Oh shit, 10 years is coming up.
Yeah, no, I'd be
We need to keep this copyright."
I would rage if I was if I was Marvel, I'd rage every 10 years. I'd go to the movie theaters and I'd crash out if I saw that movie.
Fuck. Especially if it's what are we? Some sort of thunderbolts? Say
What
that
are
again. Fantastic. Shut the fuck up. You're made of rocks. Dude, the
uh
thing 2015 looked like dog shit. He looked like
let me see,
absolute dog shit.
let me see.
Oh,
Let
and
me
he's
see.
naked. He's literally naked the entire
I'm
movie.
okay with
Like
him.
he's got his
No, I'm okay with
he's
I'm
got his
okay with
thing
that.
hanging out.
Okay, okay. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm looking at it. It's very bizarre that he's just rock, no shorts. He's wearing nothing.
He's rock hard.
Literally,
Oh, he looks like absolute shit.
he looks terrible. I actually was gonna defend it. He looks terrible.
He's seen better days.
Jamie,
You know,
show me naked the thing.
apparently, the thing too isn't even like what you call it,
It's
like
not.
some other type of Hulk. Apparently, in every like comic, like the thing gets his ass just beat by the Hulk,
Yeah, yeah. They're not on the same tier.
which is like, why do we even have the thing then? Like, what's
Yeah.
the fucking point of having him?
Also, his skin isn't rock. I think it's like the rock is on top of his skin. So if you want to itch his skin, he can never do it.
Oh, that's terrible. It's an awful life sentence.
Yeah. You think like when he dips his finger in the pasta and goes, that's the stuff. He tastes like the dust off the rock.
He's tasting the gravel. That's why he says it needs a little bit of garlic because he fucking can't
Oh,
taste. Uh,
yeah. Wait,
I'm
he's
just
just
gonna
like
add a
me for
little bit of
real.
garlic. Give it some zip. Like,
It,
oh, dude, he looks like absolute horseshit. Hold up, I gotta save this photo.
he looks
I'm putting
terrible.
this in the chat, dude. Look at this shit. Look, go to the Discord.
He looks he I didn't think he looked that bad, but now looking at it, he looks that bad. He actually looks that bad. He actually looks like a PS2 character.
He does look like a PS2 character.
Yeah, that's
He looks like
bad.
one of the bosses in Shadow of the Colossus that you gotta climb. Oh,
Yeah.
it's
He
dude,
literally looks
this is
like
definitely
Nintendo hired this man.
yeah. He looks like the thing running in a field of deer and trees. Nintendo hired this man. I forgot about that joke, dude. I think I have early onset arthritis, bro.
Oh, that's tough.
No, I actually think I have. I was thinking I have Lyme's disease because I don't know my elbows and like knees really started like aching these past 2 weeks, and I was like, I think that was like a thing with Lyme's disease. So let me look it up, and then like the symptoms were saying like joint pain and stuff like that. So I asked my brother, who canonically is known for having Lyme's disease,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Lore.
I go, hey man, what did it feel like when you had Lyme's disease? And he goes, oh, my legs were filled, my knees were filled with fluid, and I couldn't get out of bed. Or I couldn't walk or something like that. And then I was like, yeah, but what did your knees feel like? Because mine were feeling like weird. So I like genuinely wanted to know. And he goes, I couldn't walk, dumbass.
No, you
Classic.
should get checked though. I think it only gets worse the longer you don't treat it.
That's what I heard. So I set up an appointment. So I'm going to get seen next week.
Oh yeah, it's he lives in the U.S., so an appointment's gonna take 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, how long would that take for you? Would I have like several cerebral palsy by the time they saw me?
No, no, actually, they would. If you're feeling pain, they would actually come before you even called them.
They would come before you. They would just no. They would come to your house.
What you call it? Yeah, no. This is the problem with 2015 too is the thing needs to act like some dude from New York. He needs to have a New York accent too. Wait, did
That's
he
why
have
the
a New
original
York
thing is so
accent?
goaded. The original thing was so good. The 2015 thing even sounds like shit. He sounds like a, hey guys, come on, we're some sort of fantastic team. We're some sort of fantastic four. The four of us.
Hey
You should listen
guys,
to an audio clip of
we
him.
are the
It's so
four
bad.
of us. But yeah, anything else? Did I tell you I've been playing NCAA?
No.
I've been playing
Why the fuck are
NCAA
you playing?
football, the game.
But you wouldn't get fucking football simulator with me? What the fuck, man?
Well, the NCAA football came free with my subscription, actually.
What
Um,
subscription? The one you got when you
PlayStation.
bought your fucking Xbox.
That video is so good. That came out before videos were fake too.
Bro, you
There was a
said,
period
bro's
on
just
the
rubbing it in my
internet
face.
where where videos what happened where videos weren't fake yet.
I can't believe you haven't gotten football simulator. What the fuck
Hold on,
is
I'm
this,
checking
bro?
right now. I'm checking right now.
I'm gonna check it too. I'm gonna see the price of this damn thing. If it's $10 or less, we buy it right now.
It's
No
not. I
fucking
just checked.
buts.
I just checked. It's not.
I'm gonna check too, just to make sure you're not lying. So
Oh.
yeah. Guess what guess what the temperature was in New York today. Mind you, it's May 21st.
45.
Fucking 40 degrees, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. You're in spring.
It's literally, this is the worst I've ever seen it. Yeah, they're ruining my favorite season.
No, 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 no.
And it's not like
No, you're
spring's gonna
right.
get pushed more into summer.
Yeah, no,
What?
you're right. You're right. The it's
Right about
actually a
what?
struggle. New York, that seasonal depression's only going to get worse, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lock in for the next couple until it fixes itself, and then I'm just gonna move to Hawaii.
Yeah, lock in, but you can't bring pets to Hawaii. They don't have rabies there. Oh,
don't
did
have
you
any
hear
pets.
Kanye West is no longer anti-Semitic?
No, since when?
Since yesterday. He just announced it last
Since
night.
when, bro?
Since yesterday.
What do you say?
He said I'm no longer anti-Semitic.
What do you say?
He said I'm no longer anti-Semitic.
Oh, oh, this is great. Now he can get his Adidas sponsorship back.
Everyone collectively says, Kanye, we forgive you. You made my my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. That's what it is, right?
He made the graduation trilogy, bro.
I'm be honest
We
with you, I
forgive
only
him.
like 4 songs off that album.
Well, I'm thinking like the entirety of it. I'm thinking late registration. No, what was the first one?
Early
The first one isn't late
graduation.
registration. No, bro, that's not even an album. That's not even a Kanye album. It is
Donda.
maybe it's late registration.
Donda.
No. Dude, he made that when his mom died, and I think he actually crashed out after that. I think that was his downfall.
I think, yeah, maybe. Unironically, yeah.
So
Wait,
it
were you
was
on Twitter when
late
the
registration.
submarine crashed?
Yeah, dude. That was a good time.
That was good. Whoa, what do you mean by that?
It was a good time. That was back when I had Twitter. That was a great time.
Yeah,
I
before
haven't had
Twitter
that app
changed.
in two. No. No. Yeah, I haven't had that app in like a year and a half.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
didn't even realize
ridiculous.
it.
That's ridiculous.
You still have it?
Yeah, I waste about an hour a day on it. It's crazy.
That is crazy. But dude, Twitter's nice though, right? It's nice.
Twitter's cooked.
It's dope. It's fun. It's fun to doom scroll. Do you still
Dude,
see videos of people getting decapitated on Twitter?
nah, they cleaned up a little bit.
Dude,
Just
I would
just
go
a
into
little
the
bit.
comment section of like a psychologist post, and I would just see some dude getting smashed in the face.
It'd be like the worst thing you ever saw.
It's literally it's just a dude. I don't know what the act is called, but there'd be 2 horses, and he'd just be getting pulled apart by them,
I don't know what that's called either, but I know what you're talking about.
and it would be like under a fast food advertisement.
It'd be an
You would
advertisement
just
under the fast
click.
food advertisement.
You would just click hidden replies, and then you would see that.
Never click on what is it? Hidden replies. Have the worst
Yeah, dude, hidden replies
news
is
of your life.
crazy. That's like Twitter after dark. That's
Yeah.
essentially what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, you got anything
Um,
else?
Trying to think. I started eating brown rice as of yesterday.
Like regularly or just once?
Just well, it's gonna last me for the rest of the week, so I think I might have to get on that grind, bro.
I mean,
Think about it. They're stripping all the nutrients out of brown rice when they give you white rice.
is that true? What
That's
rice
true,
is just
dude.
like bleached?
Refined carbs. That's why they taste so good.
But I think white rice, I think that white rice is easier to season, no?
Easier to season.
Yeah.
It might be. It's also easier to cook.
Yeah, isn't like the
Brown
cooking
rice
time.
takes an hour to cook
Yeah, it's like double, if not more.
because they remove the husk or the bran, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So summer swole time, and I'm trying to get in shape, bro. I've been trying to get over my weight for the past 2 years. I think I'm just never gonna do it.
Oh, what? You're plateaued?
Yeah, I think I literally am permanently plateaued,
Yeah, there's a point
and I
where
ran out
you
of
just can't do
cereal,
anymore.
so I have nothing to get extra calories with. So I'm gonna have to eat this dinner and then fucking just drink half a gallon of milk and then buy more tomorrow.
Have
Should
you
do
tried
go
beef
mad. I
tallow?
should do go mad. I've had beef tallow in a few of our baking recipes, dude. It's so good. It's fucking so
I
good.
should.
But it's probably
They
mad
probably
expensive.
have it here. Yeah, hold on. How
Probably
much is like?
so
How much is
expensive.
like a gallon of oil? Let me see.
Dude, I'm
Beef. You tell me if this is expensive. Beef tallow. Did you hear? But there's this guy on TikTok. I'm actually sure you haven't heard of it. He made like a version of Chipotle in LA, and he does uses no seed based oils. He fries his stuff in beef tallow, and
yeah, I heard everybody's on a animal fat craze now.
yeah.
What will the vegans do when they find out about this?
Are you, yeah, is this a lot?
Got more
Is this a lot of
propaganda.
money? This is 11 ounces jar of beef tallow. Oh wait, how many of this pack of what? How many packs is that? I feel like your mother would love beef tallow. Like that'd be her thing.
She probably would. She'd probably put it on her toast.
Yeah,
Can't let her find out about
this
it.
is 11 ounces of beef tallow for $14. That
That
seems
might
like
be
a lot.
legit. Honestly, you might be able to go to like a butcher and ask them if they have any beef tallow.
I think you could. Yeah, I think you could.
They could probably give it to you on the download because they're probably gonna throw it out anyways because
Yeah,
I don't think they can manufacture beef tallow in the butchery.
true. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, that's probably true.
Um, I don't know. Maybe they can. What do I know?
Bro,
Um,
serve safe.
Sir safe. I'd probably bomb that test if given it again.
I'd probably pass it flying colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the internal temperature required to hold soups and sauces at?
Wait, to hold it? Like if you put it in the fridge?
Yeah, hold it at a hot bar.
Oh, at a hot bar if you're doing soups? 80 degrees Celsius.
Fucking what does
Yeah,
that
get fucked,
translate
moron.
to?
Get fucked. You really thought you didn't
Let's
get
see.
me. You do the
80.
conversion. By the
No,
time you
let's
do the
see.
conversion, this bit's not funny anymore.
I spelled Celsius wrong. 176 degrees, bro. You're gonna fucking burn your mouth.
My fault. I'm at 17 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. It's like 135 degrees Fahrenheit, I think.
It's kind of
Let's
crazy
see.
they have
Let me
rules and
fact
all
check.
that stuff.
Let me fact check myself to see how smart I am. How hot should soups be held at? For hot clear soup served near boiling?
That seems a little bit crazy.
Around 210 degrees. For hot cream or thick soup served between 190 to 200. These what?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Aha! According to the Journal of Food Science, the optimal temperature for soup lies somewhere between 136 and 162.
There you go. There you go.
I just knew that first one was absolute cap. AI is so dumb.
Yeah, AI is so cooked.
AI says, yeah, just serve it about near boiling. About near boiling is probably the recommended. AI, you're so fucking dumb. You're so dumb, AI. You're dumb.
AI, you're dumb.
Can't believe. Okay, yeah, well, I think the soup bit wraps it up, unless you got anything else.
No, no, no. This is soup. Yeah, no, I agree. Soup.